Hey everyone, I'm Charlene Dagan, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Family History, where each week I share 5 minutes of my favorite tips and tricks for family history and get you started on some weekly assignments to further your own family history. Last week we talked about how to add photos to your tree, and this week we're going to talk about how to add stories to your family tree, because I think the two really go hand in hand. Most of you likely knew your parents or your grandparents, and each of them had parents or grandparents that they likely knew. So just by speaking to the 2 generations older than you in your family, you can not only learn a lot about them, but you can also learn about your great-grandparents and your great-great-grandparents and their lives. Today we're going to talk about 3 types of stories that you might add to your family tree. First, we're going to talk about stories that have already been written. Second, we're going to talk about stories that you can write. And third, we're going to talk about an oral story that you can record. So let's open Family Search and first talk about how you might add an existing handwritten or typed document into your family tree. When you have a multi-page story that you or someone in your family hand wrote or typed, I found the easiest thing to do is scan the story. If it is a really large document, you may need to compress the file or scan it in 2 batches. If it is a single page story or excerpt, I think it is easiest to take a picture with your phone. To add your multi-page scan in Family Search, click on the Memories tab. On the Overview page, click Add Memories near the top of the page. This will bring you to your gallery. Click the green circle with the plus sign at the top in the center, and then either drag and drop the file from your computer or external hard drive, or click Choose File and open it to upload the file. If using a photo from your phone, it is easiest to upload using the Family Search Memories app. Click the Stories icon at the top, then the plus sign, then click Write Story and add a title, description, and the photo of the story that you photographed. Uploading your stories to your tree allows you to share all the stories you have in your possession, as you have a common tree. I no longer own a scanner, so I utilize the free resources available at Family Search's Family History Centers. Many of them have document and photo scanners as well as other digitizing equipment, and the centers are open to anyone with an interest in genealogical research. There's a link below the video to help you locate the site nearest you. I recommend calling first to see which sites in your area have a scanner and the resources you are looking to use. The second way you might document a story in your family tree is by adding in a new story, similar to creating a journal entry. You may do this directly in Family Search by clicking on the Memories tab, then Add Memories at the top of the next page. When you get to your gallery, click on the green plus sign. This time, you'll click the Create a Story button. Then add a title for your story and type the story you want to tell below. Family Search gives you 60 minutes to type in your story. If you are not finished in that time, you can save it and edit it later. I prefer to type the story in a word processing document first and then cut and paste into Family Search so it is completed. You may also add up to 10 photos with your story and tag specific people in your family tree about whom the story is written. If you are someone who prefers texting to typing, you may follow this same process in Family Search Memories or Family Search Tree apps. In the Memories app or the Memories tab of an individual, click the green plus sign, then click Write Story and enter your title, photos, and story content in the exact same manner. My favorite way to add stories in Family Search is to record an oral story. Oftentimes when people in our family die, the thing we miss most is being able to talk to them and hear their voice. By recording oral stories of family members, it allows us to preserve their voice and hear them telling us their favorite stories. Recording an oral story is really easy. It's a bit more convenient to use your smartphone. As it's more mobile, you may use it in most any situation or environment, and it's a bit less intrusive. In the Family Search Memories app, click on the little icon of a microphone, then click on the green plus sign and select Record Audio. You may need to allow the Memories app access to audio, microphone, or other media. Then you may select either a preset topic and select Start to start your interview, or just select Begin Recording for a non-preset question. In the Family Tree app, select the person in your tree with whom you are recording an interview, then select the Memories tab, the green plus sign, and select Record Audio. Then either select a preset topic and start, or select Begin Recording as before. I hope this helps you get started adding stories in your family tree. I'm quite passionate about helping others preserve their family stories. Once I attended a class where the teacher said, every time someone dies, a library burns, and that really struck me and it has stuck with me. Every person's stories and memories about the many different adventures and experiences they had and about the many different lives they lived disappears when they die, and I've seen that loss in my own family. So I encourage you to talk to 1 to 2 family members this week, learn about them and their lives, and have them tell you about the people in their photos so that you may preserve those events for long after they're gone. To help you complete that homework this week, I have some links below that will give you questions to ask and additional resources and ideas. Next week, we'll be covering the different sections of Family Search that will give you fantastic tools to use. You can subscribe below for notifications of any time a video is added. I hope you have a fantastic week. Take care.